Shout out to Beverly Pierce for sending me this story, and this is definitely worthy of a triple P. Now, I can be completely honest. I did not watch that show, Tiger King. But this show gained a lot of popularity during the quarantine last year, and it was literally everywhere. Like, it's something that everybody kept talking about over and over again, but I didn't buy into the hype or anything like that. But if you did watch it, you know, hey, that's you. But it was one character on the show that a lot of people kept talking about. Actually, it was two of them. I forgot the woman's name. Y'all can let me know down in the comments. But the other person they talked about a lot was this guy right here, whose name is Joe Exotic. At least that's the name that he goes by on the show. Well, he was actually sentenced. He had a 22-year sentence. I'm not exactly sure for what, but I'm going to get into it when I read the article. And he was banking that 45 was going to be one of the people that he got a pardon for, because, you know, they said that 45 had gave out like 100 or so pardons or something like that. And he was banking he was going to be one of those people. Well, he thought wrong. And as a matter of fact, he actually jumped the gun quite a bit, because he had a limo and everything ready and prepared to come and get him. And the limo actually came. And then they had to basically tell him that you're not being pardoned and you're staying in jail. Man, if I was that limo driver, I would be pissed. Because imagine if I had to do something else that day and they called me for a false alarm. Let's get into it. The White House released a list of 73 pardons and 70 commutations shortly before 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, and Joseph Maldonado Passage, also known as Joe Exotic, was not on the list. Maldonado Passage, who starred in Netflix's Tiger King documentary, is serving a 22-year sentence in a Fort Worth, Texas federal prison for his conviction on charges that he participated in a murder-for-hire plot and violated federal wildlife laws. Now I can see why he didn't get the pardon. In asking for clemency, Maldonado Passage submitted a handwritten letter in September calling 45 his hero and invoking Mr. Trump's criticism of federal investigators. All that little ass kissing he did, and he didn't even get pardoned. And it's crazy because Lil Wayne, all he had to do was take a picture and he got pardoned. I don't know what Kodak Black had to do, but he got a pardon as well. And so did Kwame Kilpatrick. Are you seeing where I'm headed with this? He's probably not a fan of 45 anymore after this. Where else did he leave off? He says the Netflix star's legal argument for a pardon is that he was just some Hall G member, gun-toting redneck in Oklahoma before his recent Tiger King fame, and that he did not get a fair trial. So he's blaming this on the fact that he's a member of the Academy, which I didn't know. Like I said, I did not follow this show, so I don't know their backstories. But I highly doubt it had anything to do with him being in the Academy. I think it had something to do with the charges. But it's amazing because, let me just put that out there right quick before I get back to the article. One thing I can't stand, especially from those in that community, is when they do what this guy just did, and that's throw out that because you are or live this lifestyle, that's why this happened to you. Now, granted, if a hate crime actually fell upon you or whatever, then so be it. But this was not a violation of you because you're in the Academy. Your charges say otherwise, and it doesn't matter if you're in the Academy or if you are not. It's the fact that you just did a bad thing, and now you're going to face the consequences for it. Simple as that. CBS DFW reported private investigator Eric Love spearheaded the campaign to free Joe Exotic. He and the stretch Dodge limo ready to drive him away from prison were standing by all day Tuesday. Supporters lined up outside the federal medical facility hoping to see him released. "I'm out here, I'm excited," said Beatrice Salazar. "My daughter wants to get his autograph. I don't think that's going to happen. We're just out here watching and waiting." Meanwhile, a federal judge in Oklahoma has ordered the new owners of an Oklahoma zoo featured in the Netflix documentary to turn over all the lion and tiger cubs in their possession, along with the animals' mothers, to the federal government. U.S. District Judge John F. Heil III issued the order last week in the case against Jeffrey and Lauren Lowe in Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park, based on claim violations of the Endangered Species Act and the Animal Welfare Act. The Lows have showed a shocking disregard for both the health and welfare of their animals as well as the law, said Acting Assistant Attorney General Jonathan D. Brightbull of the Justice Department's Environment and Natural Resources Division. Jeffrey Lowe's attorney, Daniel Card of Oklahoma City, didn't immediately respond to a message seeking comment. The Lowe's took over operations of the zoo, which was previously run by Maldonado Passage. Listen, I don't feel bad for this dude. I feel bad for the limo driver that had to be called out there for a false alarm. Like, why would you have someone come out there to come and get you and you don't know if you're being pardoned? One, you should have waited to see if you would be pardoned. Don't just go on a whim because you wrote 45 a letter and you claim to be a big fan of his and that he was your hero and you look up to him and all types of stuff like that. You wait until it comes down and then you proceed. Because then not only did you have a limo driver out there, but you had people out there that wanted his autograph. Like, they were about to turn this into a whole event. Their whole day got wasted behind this dude. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, have your notifications. We'll have that turned on, but also make sure that you text the number so you can get notifications. So for all the videos that I upload, it will be pinned down into the post in the comment section, and I'll talk to you in the next one.